In this video, I'm going to share 7 career tips for young professionals. These career tips can save you a lot of frustration, time and energy. These tips are based on my 45 years of working experience as an employee, employer and business owner. So let's get into it. Tip number 1, start with the end in mind. You need to know where you're headed. Knowing this will help you get there faster. If you know where you're headed, you will eventually get there. If you don't know where you're headed, then you'll end up anywhere and probably where you don't want to be. It's important to define what you want and where you want to go. And if you don't know, take your best guess for now, and things will become clearer as time progresses. Let me ask you a few questions which will help you gain clarity. If you could wave a magic wand and make your ideal career appear, what would that look like? What is your dream career or dream job? What is it that you really want to see happen with your career? What would an ideal day look like for you? For example, what time would you wake up? Would you wake up at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. or 7, 8, 9 or 10 a.m.? Where would you wake up? In other words, which location? Would it be in a city? Or would it be in the country? And which city and which country? Where would you be working? Would you be working in an office, in a company? Or would you be working from home? Or maybe working as you're traveling around? What kind of work would you be doing? And who would you be working with? Describe that person. How many hours a day would you be working? Would you be working 3 hours a day, or 5 hours a day, or 7 hours a day? And how many days a week would you be working? Would you be working 3 days a week, or 4, or 5, or 6? Next, ask yourself, why is all the things that you wrote down important to you? How will that change things for you? What would be the impact on your life if that was actually how you were living and working? Take your time in answering these questions because these insights are very important. There are no right or wrong answers because sometimes we're just not sure because we've never asked ourselves these questions. Also, ask yourself, on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being not very important and 10 being extremely important, how important is it for you to create this type of career? And if your answer is 7 or less, then forget it because you're not serious. To be serious, you need to score an 8, 9 or 10, meaning that you're serious and you're going to actually take action to make that change come true. Tip number 2, figure out what you need to do to achieve your end result. In other words, achieve a role in the career that you want. And you can use Google for this. Type in how to become a successful whatever it is that you want to become. And what roadblocks or challenges do you feel like are standing in your way of creating the career that you really want for yourself? Write it down, make a list. It could be that you need a certain qualification or skill or experience, or maybe you just need to build your confidence up. Tip number 3, find and build relationships with people who are doing what you ultimately would like to do. Find these people either in your current organisation if they exist or online and reach out to them. Say to them that you admire what they're doing and that you like to catch up with them either face to face or maybe on a Zoom call or even a phone call to get some advice. Book a meeting with them. People usually like and want to help others that want to follow in their footsteps. Make a list of questions to ask them. Maybe ask them how they got started, what they like about what they do, what they recommend for someone who's just starting out. Maybe they might recommend a book to read, or maybe a seminar to attend, or maybe a course to do, or they may recommend a particular company that's great for a newbie. Tip number 4, check if you can do that type of work at your current organisation. Talk to your boss or maybe the boss of the area that's doing that type of work. maybe you can rotate into that area for a certain period of time. For example, if someone's doing the work you want to do and they go on annual leave for 4 weeks, maybe you can offer to fill in for 4 weeks and get some experience and exposure to that type of work. Another option is to talk to your boss and ask if you can work 1 or 2 days a week in that other area so your interests are being met. A good boss will support and encourage you in some way. Tip number 5, start your preferred work as a side project or side hustle, especially if there are no opportunities at your current company. Don't let your current company stop you. You can do that work for others or for another company. You can also start a YouTube channel or an Instagram account and start putting out content on that topic or work that interests you. And that helps in many ways. For example, it gives you somewhere to channel your energy and it gives you a platform to develop yourself. People will eventually notice you and may even reach out and ask to hire you. You can also consider developing products and services that help your ideal customer or client and start offering these and generate a new income stream for yourself on top of your full-time pay. Tip number 6, compare yourself to others. I'll say that again, compare yourself to others. Now, many people advise you don't compare yourself to others because then you're going to feel bad. But I want you to feel bad, because when you feel bad, you take action to get out of that feeling. And when you feel bad, you also can feel at the same time inspired by what someone's doing that is what you want to do. By comparing yourself to others, you see what's possible for you. By getting disturbed, that's a good thing, because if you didn't, you wouldn't move forward. Because being comfortable is dangerous. They say your comfort zone is your danger zone or dead zone. And the reason for that is in your comfort zone, there's no growth, there's no success, and there's no happiness. All those things are outside your comfort zone. And remember, life is counterintuitive. So you need to do things that are opposite to what you would normally think. So do compare yourself to others that you admire and use that as inspiration and motivation, and say to yourself, if they can do it, I can do it. Because they started with 0, and if you're starting with 0, over time, using discipline and consistency, you will reach the level that they've reached. And tip number 7, hire a coach if you're struggling with any of what I've just said. It takes wisdom and courage to hire a coach. Asking for help is not a weakness, it's a strength. A coach can help you with your career clarity, getting motivated, overcoming self-doubt and limiting beliefs. Basically anything standing in your way of achieving your dream career. I admit, I've hired coaches myself for certain things, and they've saved me a lot of frustration and time. They've sped up my learning curve. Instead of it taking years, it's taken me weeks, because I'm drawing on their experience which they learnt over many years. Smart people hire coaches. Look at all the successful people in the world. They've all got coaches. For example, the top athletes have coaches, because coaches can see things that they can't. Coaches have got other experiences that that person hasn't. So if you want to improve your performance dramatically, consider hiring a coach. So in summary, start with the end in mind, figure out what you need to do to achieve your end result, find and build relationships with people that are doing what you want to do, check if you can do that kind of work at your current organisation, and if possible, let your boss or people in that area know that you're interested in that type of work, or start your preferred work as a side project or side hustle. Compare yourself to others so you get disturbed and you get inspired. Hire a coach if you're struggling with any of what I've just mentioned. Please let me know in the comments below your thoughts, and if this helped or if you've got any questions. Which tip will you start applying, or do you know of other tips that I haven't mentioned? Please add them in the comments below. This will help us all learn from one another. Now, if you're subscribed to my channel, I want to thank you for your support and encouragement. I really appreciate you. If you're not subscribed to my channel and you're interested in career-related content direct from someone that has 45 years of working experience as an employee, employer, and business owner, who's a certified workplace coach and has spent the last 10 years coaching people on how to take charge of their life and career and improve it, then please consider subscribing to my channel. You also want to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you liked or got some value from this video, then please do give it a thumbs up so it can reach and help other people. If you know someone that needs to see this video, then please do share it. Till next time, take care.